Let's get it, it's your boy Q to the motherfucking G-O-D. We are back in the building with NCAA. It is that time of the year for football. So we are back here going crazy. We will be getting NCAA 26 sometime whenever we get the bread for it. It just came out, so relax. Go ahead and do me a favor and subscribe, like, comment if you haven't done so already. If you have already subscribed, just do me that favor and go ahead and like and comment on the video already. Yeah, but we got Chris Dewey in the building, man. We already know how it goes. We've been doing this for the longest, so we about to pick our team. He already picked this team.
I did my hold on should be $2 at least.
What was that, one?
That one, yeah. I'm trying for a little bit.
No.
I just want to see like which one. That too. Okay.
We are ready to
Crazy. I just used the bathroom. My stomach still hurts.
home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside.
That was much better, probably. That's probably why. Hey, everybody pass gas.
That's right.
Honestly, if you don't, you're unhealthy. Your body is up. It's keeping all that shit in. It's not good. It's supposed to be released. They say you do your body hard. Well, you hold it in. Say you're supposed to just release that bitch. Ugh! Shout out to whoever else is joining us now. I appreciate you. Hope everybody's having a good and blessed day today, man. Here streaming. I'm not feeling talkative, but I ain't feeling like
you're not feeling talkative, but you
like I'm like kind of like
you just like chilling right now.
yeah. I'm trying to find things to talk about, and it's like.
and Jesse Palmer, and guys can't wait to get this one started.
This is the right
Illinois
team.
about to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out.
All right.
It's Tootin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will take the first swing of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Hokies in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to take a shot right away. He's got it inside the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Hines has been tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Caught in the backfield, it's McCray. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And they... thought bring it out to the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Looking to pass. It's Drones. Fires to the big fella. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
No! That's just,
And the ball is picked
I had so many people open over the middle. That was just me. That's so many people over the middle.
What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Now on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. And the Hokies are flying down the field. Just when they're looking run, now up top. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. On the ground, it's Tootin. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The running back has it. The Hokies will move the sticks with the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Drones. They're trying to get to him. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Finds his big tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time, just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
I think sometimes you can overthink things a little bit as a play caller, and on 4th down, I know you've got a receiver who's really fast, and you're trying to get him the football and see if he can get to the perimeter of the field, but the defense was waiting on it. That was maybe a little bit too obvious, and I think you can put that 4th down fail on the play call.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They'll give it to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Shoots it to the left.
You stink, nigga! Damn!
Out of bounds, incomplete.
Oh, whoa! You gotta bring that back to the baby.
The quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Touch pass on the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tootin. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end.
Well, he
and he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that obviously open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Right down the middle. Got his man to the left.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Going up top on first down. Finds the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Hokies will line up to kick off and start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short lead there.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Illinois lining up to punt this one away.
You don't got to do that outside, though.
He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Wants to throw. It's Drones. Getting some heat. Escapes trouble. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third down, going up top. Looking for a deep man.
Jesus Christ, the bad ball after bad ball.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On second down, just keeps firing. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The give to the tailback. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Hokies headed quickly to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll immediately call timeout. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking to throw, it's drones. Pocket starts to collapse.
No way! What? Challenge. This thing fell over the line on the people.
He's going to be a touch short. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Timing has to be so good, but you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes his connection. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quarterback will audible. To the air. It's Altmaier. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 30.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. That nigga should drop that shit. That nigga, I had either interception or drop. One of the two. This nigga's dude caught that shit. You still threw it. I was like, fuck.
This juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Dances away. He'll let one go down the right side. And he makes the catch at the 25. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Looking to throw on second down. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. Yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. Back to pass, it's Drones. Coming after it. He'll try to do it himself. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Hokies moving quickly to the line. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down.
No, I know. I thought he was gonna run by. I was just stupid. I was just dumb. I ain't gonna lie. I've been doing dumb shit all game.
And they capitalized not only on the pick,
I was
but
like,
on the great
he's not gonna stay here. Yeah, I just like just let it go.
Nice
I know,
job
yeah,
by
his
this
stomach
defense.
hurt.
That
Yeah,
might be the
that,
exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to lead.
that was me. I
You
could have
bring
been
on the
keep
nickel
going down the
defense. You
field.
know they're passing the football for
I'll
plays
make it back
just
up
like
again.
that to make the INT almost put this one away.
I think I threw 7 INTs.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illini. Up and over Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Tootin. Gets it out to the 20, about... where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Unloads to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. To the air, it's Drones. Release to the back. He makes the grab. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll throw it on first down. Uncorks it. And he drops it. Just took his eye
Big
off
dog,
it at
that's
the
it
last
out.
minute. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Dialing up a second down pass play. He'll pull it down and run. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Thank you for running with me, you fucking dummy, for dropping the contact in the first one.
Touchdown, Hokies.
In a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement to the future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Looking for a gap. It's McCray. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, I ain't really do too much. There's something off of it. There's really a defense aspect. That's a second. I think that defense has 2 scores. Because he didn't have a rushing. Well, one rushing session. You feel me? Like, you can throw it and then a rushing session. Oh yeah, 2. It might be 3, yeah. No, just 2, because it was 1 touchdown via this, right? Two touchdowns via this, and then he scored a field goal. That's the only reason why it's 27. Because he scored a field goal. He only scored 2 times, but the 2 times he did score was really on defense. I was looking at you like, I'm like, he's not gonna stay with him. I throw this shit. Not even that you gotta go stay with him. I just do like the animation where I'm already locked in, like we're throwing it to him. So then I'm like, oh, cool. That's going back to the house. Try to lock in for the next play, throw another pick. Some of them just were bad balls. So like if I could have thrown that other one ahead of him, he might not have intercepted that one back. But it was red. It's just terrible. And we somehow still have more total offense, you know. Yeah, I didn't need it because we got 2 picks on defense. 3, 5, my fault, 5. So 3. But we only ran 2 of them back, but at least got 3 altogether. That shit pissed me off. Why would you not stay with him? I don't think you scored. Yeah. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, this. Should have just gone. No, this one. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about. We threw a better ball. Gucci. Like if I'd threw it more out this way.
Yeah.
But you jumped on that bitch. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to say. If I'd threw it outwards, it wouldn't have. You probably wouldn't have been able to jump on that because he was already going out this way. You know what I'm trying to say? It was just down. I was like, fuck. I was like, he was. It was like because he's not fully on him. So I was like, if I could lead him this way, but you can tell the ball's coming back this way. Like, so it just was a bad ball. That's the exact play I was talking. Other than that, I'm like, if he could get this ball, he might be able to run straight off to the end zone unless he tackled. So it was just a bad catch, a bad throw. Then he had to come back for it. You made the play on the ball, like you actually made the play. That was a user timing thing. I don't think a regular would have did that. Did you say interception? I think it was. Yeah, this one I didn't believe was an interception.
Watch. Didn't say anything.
No, watch his toe. No, this one, unless the animation thing did that. They did that weird animation thing. But he did, low key. Unless that hover isn't a. He's not grabbing the ball yet. You can see where he has a ball. Right there. Yeah. Ball. Alright. Yeah, he kind of did. Look at the toe. Look at the toe. Look at the toe. That's crazy. I didn't believe it. I was like, nah, that's definitely not a catch. The ball's right there. But it's blurry for some reason. There you go. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, blurry when I try to go down. Try to zoom out. I can't really go to his ankle. So you can see from right here where that was. The game on that shit, I was alright, man. Just got the right enough blocks. That was like low key right there, but I just ran around on it. Ugh. I be wanting y'all to fumble so bad, especially when I get lifted up in the air like that. It's a fumble. This one pissed me off too, but then he could have had. He said, at least tackle him. This nigga ran all the way by him, put like a little hand on him. You just literally put a hand on him. You know what I'm saying? Like to try to. Yeah, you still put the animation to smack him. Don't fucking go flying across the fucking. This nigga went all the way over here. He's like, nigga, get back to the game, man. Because even if I don't went for it, I felt like I don't went for it. I see him catch it. I'm at least trying to hit him. Nigga, like, oh, that's what coach said. Hit him. Don't worry about the ball. This one was bad pass. This probably went over the middle. Probably. Yo. No. This is stupid. This is not. Look at all these people. Had the plays, homeboy, running back, right there. I throw to him. Anybody else at the other time before that, I could have threw the R2. R2, 82. Like first, I could have threw the 82 first. Bow. If I throw it, like off the rip. I wait, and I fuck up. This is like me coming back upstairs. I was breathing hard. Why would I throw it over there? No, nigga's not even, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, that was like our first play or whatever. I could come back. From there on out, I kept it. From there on out, I was like, damn. Then he couldn't get his groove back to the fourth quarter. Finally throw. He ran a touchdown and threw a touchdown. But shit was ass. Also, today I'm playing with the away team. Chris playing with the home team. So, like I said, this is very brand new. But like when I do play and I win, I'm feeling much better though. Cause I realize how much struggle Chris has to go through on this fucking away side, low key. Like if you're not nice like that. Excuse me. Pass me that grinder. Don't be on. I'm not. I was the same with they got. I got orange. They got. Oh, we got orange.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement, swagger, even once a gold turnover chain. But the fundamentals of this program, substance. We'll have plenty of substance and swagger from the Canes today. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash, one team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports.
Yo, chat, what y'all ate today, man? Let's go. What y'all grubbing on today, man? What y'all feeding y'all stomachs? Fruits, vegetables, weed, oat streams, water. Are you fasting?
halftime. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me.
Versus the green
Guys,
team,
it's time to get it going.
purple team.
And the Canes will kick it away to start us off.
This one, the first one, they just to
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Clemson's offense will get the first possession of the game. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Clemson is quick to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Maffa. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And the Tigers get the 1st down. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think they've done a good job over the years, Clemson, with sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those 1st downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They've been running it, but now the pass. Open space at the 25. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback adapting. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Throws to the tight end. Got it! They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Clemson jumps to the line. Quick pass on the jet motion. Tackled there by the defense. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And what a great matchup we have of 2 highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These 2 running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
Offense getting set for first down. With jet sweep pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to fire to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. They're bringing heat. Escapes the sack. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He's back to throw on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Martinez. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly to the tight end.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Good block, dude.
It's good.
It gave me the animation too, but look, he was right there. Like, get back, nigga! No! We already learned our lesson. We not blocking nothing. We not good at blocking. Chris can do all the blocking.
After that last field goal drive, they're
not
set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run?
And the ball slipped out. Looks as if the defense got it.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Nah.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
He's on to me. I haven't won no challenges yet. Not gonna lie.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on. And his
I was
view of the
like,
play,
no
the
way!
Return the call. Second down coming up. Running back searching for a hole. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clemson is quick to the line. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Getting some heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground, that didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Good cancel. Good cancel. Yeah, he expected to run this way. He expected to stay right there. And then ran the coverage. He ran the coverage.
You want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab on the left. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if
he came flying off that shit.
Back to the offense.
Damn, no.
They keep it. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Pressure coming. Pocket starts to collapse. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Fat motherfucker.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Feeling some heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Wait, flag on who? Oh, it looked weird.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in. It's Restrepo. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit...
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a catch.
That's why I say he was a pussy on the first time. When I had it, seen it, you ain't switch. Please!
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to him. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Excellent.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Oh, he missed it. No good.
I didn't want to go backwards.
Still up by 4.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day.
Oh no, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I should have just I should have just took the field. Yeah, that was good.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards.
Then I was trying to like hit it right on time, like get it. Like, yeah.
Time now.
I
Join
that.
Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and to get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Dropping back, it's Ward. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Turns it loose.
Nice
Guys is man enough for the first.
Nice pass.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Hurricanes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Slams ahead. Touchdown Hurricanes. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. After the run, now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Clemson jumps to the line.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Looking to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Yes.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal. After that latest answer, set to kick it away again.
Oh, he got smacked. I was like, he got smacked? Who smacked?
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Nice tackle.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to throw, it's Ward.
Oh, come on, boy. Watch that pressure got there for you at triangles. Fucking open.
That's a good example there of
But
complementary defense.
it ain't matter.
The
This nigga was
DBs
so
and
open. He
linebackers
had
are
like
playing
30 yards
zone,
at him.
playing their spaces, and they
Nobody
force
knew.
the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Here's the handoff. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Clemson is quick to the line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Tackle is made after the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Out of the gun, the inside give. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Touchdown, Clemson! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But you know, get those little
Nice break off, big dog.
Be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To throw, it's Ward. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself.
That's on me.
Before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Canes with the 1st and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll turn to Martinez. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Dumps it to the back. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Restrepo. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Canes are in the red zone. Wants to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Restrepo. And the Canes get it past the sticks. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, the ball.
Let's go!
Mess up a drive. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And how about the defense coming through in the clutch? You're up. You want to maintain that lead. You've given up a bunch of yards.
He said,
what do? You bow your neck,
hey!
create the turnover, get the ball back to the offense. Offense, go do your job. We're going to win this football game.
Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
No. Don't go that
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of
I was like, please either get an interception or fucking something. Damn. Love her. I really was supposed to have like 24. Can't be dumbass field goals. I think I only made 1. Yeah, that was towards the end. Hey, big improvement. No INTs in here. I thought we did 5 of the bitches. I was like, God damn, we gotta fix that. That was ridiculous. Yeah, that's you. Okay. He's throwing the ball pretty well. Other than getting sacked. He's looking at sacked. You do it better than me by 2%. You think you do more than me too. Yeah, you do 63. But our rushing yards came in clutch. Yeah, we had a couple of 100 yards rushing. Yeah, he kept getting sacked. He even got the highlight. He said, shit. Oh, we had two fumbles. Oh, no, just get fumble over there. Oh, you just waited just a little bit. Let me see where you got right there. Oh, you got that out route. That out route. Yeah, that shit lined up already. You could have do it like. Oh, no, it wasn't an out route. It was kind of an out route.
It happened later.
Yeah. No. He's right now. He's old. No, I'm saying if you would have peep game, I think he was looking at all the confusion right there. But he might have had a touchdown right there. And then again, the end zone low key. The nigga in the end zone was there for a minute. Look at my guy. Look at my guy. Look at my guy. Look at my guy. Look at the guy in the end zone. Look how much space this is. The whole time, look, no, watch, no. What you do broke down right here. Bow. Touchdown. If you would do that shit, my nigga all the way, that's like 5 yards off. Why you 5 yards off this thing? Luckily you guys took a little too much time. A little bit. Oh yeah, no, I wanted to see this nigga grab that fumble. He grabbed that shit before it fell. There we go. Look at this one. The last one was we just had him straight. Right here. Yeah, he did. He grabbed that shit before it hit the ground. That should have been an interception, not a fumble. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Let's be. Another fumble recovery, but this is my fumble. This the one I was like, fuck that shit. I think I challenged that. It's one on one. Oh, it was a bunch of I need to eat. I need to eat shit all day.
You put this extra. Gotta put this over here.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pop. Palmer, time to get this game started. Kansas State about to
Alright,
kick
so
off
I
to
am the
get this
purple
game
team, and
started.
Chris is the red team. It's the final. I think this might be the final. That's Chris wants to play that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Austin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Liberties will have some work to do after that short return. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Dropping back, it's Salter. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down solid. Pick up but a little bit short of the first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Flames will hustle to the line. Little touch pass to the receiver. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
A first down run on the doorstep. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The give to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Wildcats want to move quickly. Johnson wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Here comes the hurry up. Snap it to the back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Line getting set on 2nd down. And that is the final play of the quarter. And guys, Liberty has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Johnson looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Time to take a shot. And the ball is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Looking for room, it's Giddens. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Kansas State pushing the pace. On second down, he'll let it fly. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking for his man.
Yeesh!
And the missed connection on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletion and force fourth down.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got it.
The expressway is wide open, and he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full speed across the formation.
That's on me again.
Big play.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Quick pass on the fly motion.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion.
That's
do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up fourth down.
And it's right.
No! Don't touch the thing!
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Sir.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first down.
Fuck you.
Fires the pass.
I didn't think you was going to go for it.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Back to pass, it's Salter. What a snag by the defense. The 50, the 40. Running inside the 20.
Let's go, big dog!
He's gonna take it all the way back.
He was like, he ran that bitch, dog. I was like, yo, it can't be. He not gonna make it. He started sprinting.
It's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he
Nah, he's really a big fella. He's a
I can
lineman.
be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Looking to the big tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him.
Fucking everybody.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking,
Man,
but couldn't reel it in. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are.
That part, he said. But he looked at the field. Oh, yo, he said, you ain't gonna catch me, coach.
And help you come out on top. And with
That's
that,
crazy.
let's send it
Coach,
back
I
to the
got
fellas
it.
at the
I did
Bill
it.
Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
You know, oh.
And the Flames will kick it off to start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Kansas State quick to the line. They're getting this guy lathered up. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Johnson looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Giddens. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Giddens. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his tight end. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, wants to throw.
That's stupid of me. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry in the back. That was open. I was so
drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if
literally looked at it. Looked at the button twice, had the time, but still couldn't.
And we know turnover margin
I'm just like saying, all right.
part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming. The defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life.
You get it, you fat fuck!
Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Good pick up there. He gets enough for the 1st down. Kansas State pushing the pace. Johnson wants to throw it. He's going to run it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. After run, now throw. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Gray. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Give to the back. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
He'll come out throwing on first down. The short hands. It's Copeland. Tackled immediately after the catch. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched
Hard,
up.
look good, buddy.
That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Let him make plays.
Nah.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough.
Yeah, nah, buddy.
It's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. They're sitting in a strong
Chris still has
position here
trouble
with the
to this
lead.
day. He won the other day, but still has trouble.
I've been practicing on
Could win. He could win right now. Don't know. Got this 1 quarter left.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. Getting some heat.
That nigga was getting off them, but he was trying to get that pass. It was going to be 15 points. There was one dude in the middle, but it was off the throw would have been.
Fire hose, and soon enough, it was
play with next to see if I can improve.
All right.
That means there was a lot of pressure, but nowhere to go, man. I mean, just staying strong in the pocket and shrugging people off of him, but just couldn't do enough. They're going to have to do a better job protecting him.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Looking downfield, it's Salter.
Oh, good. Because that was me. I could have had a fucking
Stretch.
So tight, bro. You did some stupid shit.
Quarterback and receiver failed to hook up. They'll try it again on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That is Smoke RQ.
You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Copeland. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Flames will have it 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough space. And he runs it in.
Burns it off everybody.
Touchdown, Flames. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly. Try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're down 4, 17-13. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Kansas State quick to the line.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Offense working from the pistol. Johnson looking to throw. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Solid
Man thinks he can beat Qdagod.
He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. The Wildcats are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Now they're going to throw it. He's got an open man. Kansas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I
ain't gonna lie, that was a terrible ball. So how low that shit was?
Score added to the lead.
That shit was
now
low
as
fuck. He made that bitch.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Hard-hitting tackle.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Good job, big man. Good job, big man. At least getting the hand of it. You had an interception.
And the Flames want to crank the tempo. Quarterback will audible. Looking to pass. It's Salter. Pocket starts to collapse.
What? Someone hit his big ass. This nigga caught it and started running. I got it, dog. Don't worry.
For a loss of 5. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is pressure.
Hail Mary. Epic.
He said Hail Mary, fuck it.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he is denied on On fourth down, that defense able to shove him out of bounds short of the line to gain. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put
so much with the audible and receiver routes and
Yeah, this offense has done their job, man. They've been so
What
productive.
does it need a booth for
Listen, their
root for?
defense
He
has
didn't
pulled
get
their
the
weight as
first
well.
down.
And now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we
I
got
had
the
a
W,
stroke
and we played
watching
well.
him
And
change
we
it
got to
all.
think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Cephas. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
So far, Chris won the first game, but then he lost the other two. He lost these two.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
And I was away team.
And close the deal with a 3-yard
I'm proud of
touchdown
myself today.
run. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Because he won the last series that we played on stream. He won 2 games in a row, actually. He didn't give me. I don't think he won. I don't think I won. Or did I? I think I did win. Won this second.
He put up more points than me against UFR.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Okay.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Salter. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. He's looking for a man on second down. Buys a little time. Throwing right. Makes a connection.
Nigga practicing how to get his throwbacks. Ain't gonna lie, that would be helpful if you know how to do them on point.
Individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David
Neither one of
Pollock,
us
our entire
got a blow
broadcast
out
team,
today.
I'm Reese
I guess
Davis.
when I'm
This
on the
has
away
been
team,
another
the games are a little bit
presentation
closer.
of EA Sports College Football.
I'm not used to playing. Once I get used to it more often. But I realize I gotta call my plays and use the people I have. I mean, like, just to my best ability. Oh yeah, I had 300. You kept throwing that fucking ball, and that's why I got 325 yards. They kept wait, come back, stop. Yeah, ended off with 274. We both had no turn. Well, we both had 2 interceptions. We had no fumble losses. You technically have the ball longer than me. That's what it is. Maybe he has 72 and 72. That's not bad though. Yeah, but he had 60. Well, I didn't throw that ball at him. So, it was not that much though. I think 71 yards. It's almost 100, but you mixed and match. Then that one score on it's because that one score on defense when the homeboy took it back. Yeah. He's a line, literally a line, lineman or DN. He weighs 258 pounds. That nigga was like, yeah, he's a DN speed rusher, so he does got some speed a little bit, but he was long. He's a freshman. Well, in freshman class, man. They definitely got that. Like, I had to get control of this defense because I'm not used to it. My niggas all over the place. Bro, you should have knocked this shit down. That's because you went behind instead of in front. This ain't caught that shit and brought it down one in. Oh, this nigga just said, bow, everybody trip. But I said, damn.
Loading in RN.
Sorry, Pars, man. Shout out to Pars in the chat. Fucking God right here, man. He said he gotten better, but I don't think so, man. It don't happen overnight, bro. This is not something you get overnight, bro. You gotta actually play this shit. I mean, depending who you play against, you might get it overnight. If the person asked, is one thing. Yeah, right here. This pass was so low, like low key. I thought you'd like intercept it. How low it was. He almost knocked it down. This pass supposed to be up in the air, like right there. Yeah, he was able to just pull it up. But he made it. That's what you wanted for that other dude. You was like, you can't get it the fuck in, bro. Yeah, tippy toeing this shit. I got you, Parts. Give me a second. Go get warmed up, bro. Go throw a couple passes. So I can end. No, I'm not gonna end the stream. But... Wow. This boy's thinking. He said, "I think I got better." Funny, man. I gotta figure out how to do that myself. So when I got in some trouble. Ooh. This thing these are just stupid. Bro, look at these niggas, bro. Look, this shit, I was mad as fuck, bro. I was so mad at myself. Y'all all flowing over here. All flowing. Everybody's flowing over here. Everybody, right now. Look at it. These two niggas, damn near in the end zone. My dyslexic ass just said, like, triangle or some shit. Whatever he is, whatever his fucking button is. I said, bro, like, this is easy. Bro. I'm looking at them like I'm watching this happen in real time, and I'm like, roll it here. I see the ball go down the field. I say, what the fuck? Because I just pressed the wrong button. Sometimes I don't look down. Sometimes, like, you don't want to look down at your controller if you know the buttons. You're supposed to know the buttons and shit. So sometimes I just press the wrong fucking button. Whatever he is, whatever number one is, was down the street covered. I'm like, if I would have threw it on this, maybe, but yeah. Bro, no, bro, look, still here, still here. I could have waited, bro. That's what pissed me off. I was like, how the fuck did I just throw this down the field? Next thing you know, it's intercepted. I was mad as fuck, bro. Then you had that little drive where you punted it. Luckily, our defense stood up. But still, I was like, bro, this is a whole touchdown right here if I throw it right here. Swear to God. I was just like, I wanted to see that shit in real time. I was like, my stupid self, bro. Oh, shit. Coach would have gone, yo, what the fuck? If in real life, like that happened, he's like, what the hell? You had two people open over here. Nobody's covering it. They could have, one person could have blocked for the other person to go into the end zone. Literally. So yeah, he came and grabbed this shit. He said, give me that. He didn't even give you time to do an animation like that. He went on top of your head top. And that's what I'm saying. Pass interference low-key could have been fun. Low-key. But it was like at the same time, they jumped up. He was on his head. Freaking jet touchdown. He started running that shit so much, bro. I had to just start standing in formation. Fuck it. I was like, if you run up the middle, fuck this. Fuck. That shit pissed me off, bro. But you went for it. I was like, I could have went underneath right here, but I was like, nah, I think he's going to fall for this again. Yeah. I was like, fuck. I wanted to see if he was going to actually be open. He probably would. Alright, yeah, we can see this. What'd you do? We can do this too. Oh, no, this is for me. So, I was here. I just had an instinct. Low key, if you'd have waited, did you have time to wait? Yes, you did. If you'd have waited, the running back would have been out. Everybody floated with this man. Everybody, and if I didn't jump out here, he still technically had like a nice pass. You had a nice pass for the end zone because nobody's out here. So luckily, I just fucking rolled with him. I think he threw it a little early. First, he rushed it a little. We thought he was going to be open. The running back would have been tight. This nigga said like that. He started like gimping or some shit, or limping. And he said, "Oh, that's very good." I didn't think he was gonna be able to outrun the quarterback really good, but the quarterback was like, "Catch him." Fucking jet touch you, bro. Shit gets you. As soon as you get the little edge, just full sprint down the field, bro. I'll be mad as fuck when I don't call the right coverage for that shit. Yeah, this right here, this big dog, he been helping out. He came out of nowhere. He did this twice today. He said, "Get that ball, what?" All right, what else? Anything else? No, that's it. All right, well, now it's time for parts to get fried. Unless you want to fry. So it's kind of late. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on the dot. Some in the drugs. I get paid later on, bitch. What you trying to do with me? I ain't buying shit over for you.
Run it.
What you got to do? Say no, man. I got on bread. Don't worry about it. So you can always eat tomorrow again. Lose my food. Hopefully, they say it's supposed to have more. That's why like something went wrong in a thing where they had to go check it. So it's supposed to be getting more meat. Getting both checks. Cars, where you at? Fuck it. Give you like, let's give you a practice run. Give you like a 2-minute quarter, 3-minute quarter type thing. Make it quick. See if you learned anything for real, for real. Game is like, what the fuck you mean? Do 3 minutes. Or the American, salary clock, even teams on, weather, okay. You know what's crazy? Like, we never really played in the snow. Like, in this game. We never have, like, the weather change and had to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the actual weather be a factor. Because in Madden, that used to be a thing. Like,
Oh,
for some reason, I can't hear you through here. Straight, see why you going. Using Old Miss. Alright, well, I'm gonna use. I want to use. Who was I using? Well, I don't like even teams. Or only when there's like dramatic. I don't look like it is.
MB no mic ATM.
Okay. We're doing 3-minute quarters real quick. We're not gonna do nothing crazy. I don't want to have to put up too many. I don't want to do like that.
Welcome to the house that Rockney built. Leahy turned into legacy. Parsegan renovated and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 14th ranked team in the
teams go jaw to jaw.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, you gotta use a different phrase.
I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Toss sweep to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
That's all I'm saying. I'm like, there's no point. You're going to keep throwing the same goofy shit. You're going to throw play action right there after that? You ain't going to see that? I don't know what he said. I ain't listening to nothing he said. I ain't believe it. I ain't believe it. I just know he wanted to play real quick. I know he wanted to see something. He wanted to see if he got better. That's what he said. He wanted to see if he got better. Literally, we playing 3-minute quarters. It took me 30 seconds to score.
He was was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Well, maybe, I mean, we all make mistakes. Let's just see if you can capitalize on it.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Yeah.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Lagging.
Is it lag? Is it you or me?
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And off to Jones. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll go to the toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Right back to it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Mr. Chip Kelly or whoever you said your name was.
This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring
those
linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. To the air on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And he reels it in inside the 30.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have. But when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Back to throw, it's Leonard.
So
and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go
good defense,
right.
good
Someone
defense.
just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go right back to him. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to take off. Ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown.
He ran right into him.
Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
I was like, come on, get up. Get up. Get up, Craig. Get up, Craig. It was a good drive, though. It was a good drive. It had promise. You got to get down, though. You got to learn how to slide. Or at least not take a big hit like that.
And the extra point pushes.
He ran right, but that shit was flying. Nobody picked up the ball either for a minute. It looked good, though. The drive looked good. He ran it out. Oh, okay. I knew I should have like QB spy or some shit.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bentley. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field and get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You're wearing your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense. You're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
This offense has a second down play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking for a man. It's Dart. Going for the big play. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this
play. It had me fooled. I ain't gonna lie. Who he about to do? He could deep. You gotta change.
With jet sweep pass. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh
That sprint so fast to the open space.
Notre Dame right back to the line. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
You gotta make that in there, bro. You gotta put your feet right underneath and fall on the butt.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half.
Hey, this probably a pick right here, Paul. You throw this ball, it's going to be a pick.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Whoa, you dropped it!
They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I thought you were going to
misfire now on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock
That's
it
supposed to
away.
be 2 picks in a row.
Oh,
We
man.
dropping
The
shit.
quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives.
Oh,
He's
because
trying to fit
had
that
it.
football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He chucks one out to the right.
I was itching my leg. You saw. I was like this, but the dude to the right didn't. It's all right. Good catch. He did that shit. I thought he was going to stay there while I was itching my leg. Make a tackle or something. This nigga. It's like this.
As this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Catch it.
Nowhere
Number
close
9.
on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Dart. Throws to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, he had him nice.
Finds his man and they convert. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
You got to step in front, maybe not in the back.
4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way.
Oh, my fucking team! That hit me, bro. I thought the mic was.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are
He's at the.
You have a zone to drop to, but you're set.
What's going on, Brody? It's only the 2nd half.
GGS.
What's going on? I was like, we got the whole 2nd half. 3 minutes at least.
Bro not coming back 21 down. Rip.
You right. I mean, you could have. You possibly could have if you started throwing better balls like how you were before. But, like, the way you were throwing it just now, yeah, you're not coming back 21-0. Not against me right now. Not right now. I wouldn't have. If that would have happened, bro, I would have been shocked. I don't know. Because you were throwing some dots, and then you were throwing some just, all right, this is some random shit. You were throwing some shit that my players just had to react. He was like, just bat the shit down, because I don't know how the fuck. So I didn't know this was even coming to me right now. No, that's facts. Once you get better at defense, and honestly, your offense got to be a little bit better too. You got to know where to throw the ball and how to throw the ball a little bit more. Because you only score. I think the most you scored on me is like 7 to 14 points, which isn't bad, especially being me. Like, I don't know.
I'm a decent center, got like 4 sacks, stuff.
You said Ole Miss. You just didn't throw. You're not throwing. You got to throw the ball more. Like you got to you be having people open. You got to throw it though. And when you can't be throwing like deep ass play actions, you got to go into your playbook more. Because you ran like, I ain't gonna lie, you only ran probably like 4 plays on offense. On offense, you ran like 4 plays. I don't know what you called on defense, but I know on offense,
For me than throwing TBH.
I know on offense you only ran like 4 plays roughly. You ran like a couple running plays, and then you did like a couple pass plays. But the pass plays you did were all like, one was a motion that was like a short little pass, and then like 2 people go over here. And then the other one you did was a play action. Like you kept running play action. I'm gonna tell you right now, only way you catching a real play action pass unless you catch people off guard after you did the run. Like you keep running, you keep running, you keep running, you keep running, and you're getting first downs. You got to get first downs. If you don't get first downs, it don't even matter if you're running the ball. Nobody cares. You get a first down, boom. Get a first down running the ball.
Very strong pitch toss.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you right now, you gotta go back and go watch some YouTube videos. Go watch some YouTube videos. They'll tell you what coverages you should call. They'll tell you where you should put your defense and how you should throw the ball. Go into the game and go into this mode right here. Train in mini camp. Go to mini camp, bro. I'm telling you right now. Go to mini camp. Practice that shit for a couple hours. Nah, bro. Because the things I do is that I made it my own. You gotta when you play NCAA, you gotta make your own playbook. Like for real. Like you got to make your own plays to your knowledge because there's so many different plays you could play with. But if somebody's understanding what you're doing, then you have to learn how to switch it up. But yeah, you could learn after me, but like you got to play against me to do that. You got to keep playing against me though.
Or you could just practice.
That's what I'm saying. Practice and mini. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, practice and open practice or even mini camp, but open practice is really good because it give you real circuit. It give you a simulation of the game, but you get to run the same play over and over again, and you get to see what's open and what's not based off the defense that is called. So I would to anybody I would preach go into open practice. I'm dead ass. Go into open practice. Get a couple plays you like to run and run them against certain defenses. I'm so serious. Run the plays against certain defenses, and you just keep running it and running and see which works, and then you start to get it into your memory. And then eventually you got to learn different plays, and eventually you got to learn the name of the play, what the play is called. Some plays look very similar to other plays, so it's it's a critical thinking game, but it's also that's if you want to go deep into it. If you don't, you just want to play the game, try to throw the ball around. You might have a hard time beating anybody. Because people are understanding the game. People that understand the game are going to lock down those little under routes. People that understand the game are going to run the ball against weak defenses. You know what I'm saying? People going to use solid teams that are better than your team and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But Chris had it last week. He got the dubs. He got the dubs last week, but he didn't get the dubs this week. That's what I'm saying. Like that competitiveness is right where I need it. To be honest, he didn't get the dubs in the last like 3 times before that. Like he didn't get the full dub. Best 2 out of 3. We always do best 2 out of 3. But last time he got the dub, I felt some way. I did not practice. I promise I did not go to practice and do nothing. I just sat home, played the other games and meditated on that loss. And we came back harder today. We lost the first one with like 5 INTs. Y'all saw that. Then I cleaned it up. Then the pars got cleaned up as well. I'm telling you, I'll be like that sometimes. Chris, Chris, my protege, he's gonna cook you because he been having to get cooked by me. He practiced the hard way. He practiced by coming over here and getting cooked. Like if you watch our streams, I'm telling you, Chris is getting cooked 45 to like 0 most of the time. Back in the day when we first started this game, bro, like if he won by a couple points or something like that. But During time, he got cooked. And then I got cooked, too. I started getting cooked because he started playing the game. I got to give Chris his props. He makes me want to play the game and have to actually play the game with a sometimes with a strategical mindset. Like, I really got to play him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really got to play the game against him. Like, I got to, all right, he's about to go over here. He knowing that I'll be doing this shit. So now I was on the away team today. Like, when I'm playing on the away team today, it's harder because, like, I don't have all my main controls. Playing on the away team today, I got to use this running back to my advantage and use the directions that they go into my advantage because, like I said, it's not the same. Anywho, shout out to Chris. Shout out to Pars. I don't know. Chris said he might play another one, but honestly, I might just hop off. Might just go ahead and call it a day, maybe, or we'll play something scary or some shit. Yo, I had Wingstop too the other day. That should be busting. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, my short hit 9 views is wild, bro. Never done that, bro. Never. Ooh.
Hard.
All right, who's in the chat today? Let's see. I think it was just Zero Pars. Nope, Zero wasn't even here. Ted and Pars. Shout out to Ted and Pars, man.
That was it?
Yeah, he just said one thing, like
Oh,
always.
no.
Yeah, he came in first.
So did he have like?
Bro,
I
yesterday he
get
came in like
notification.
10 seconds, bro. I don't know if you've seen it. 10 seconds into the live stream, bro.
Well,
10,
that's good. Well,
10, listen, 10 seconds.
oh my shit up too.
Why would you thought? What would you want?
Boneless, not bonus. Ah, no, I did fucking put bonus. What? I'm gonna put after.
You probably had bonus because of me last time.
Oh, my mom had that.
I need to go. Oh,
Give me one.
you don't have no sauce. You need barbecue sauce.
I have.
Oh, so you can't use that shit clean. That shit gonna have your mouth dry. I wonder how Caleb played. Did Caleb play?
I don't know.
Who's playing for the Saints? Who's their starter?
Welcome. They don't know yet. It's shot. I forgot his name. And Riddler. Yeah, not Riddler. I don't know. I forgot that name.
Who's playing for the Vikings?
JJ McCarthy.
AJ McCarthy.
Yeah, he's the rookie they picked last year. He got hurt in the preseason.
Who
So he didn't play that all year. Sam Darnold didn't play.
Who was on the Texans again? Oh, CJ Stroud. Who the Cardinals playing? Who's the Cardinals starting?
Kyler Murray.
Really? He's still there?
Yeah. He's still there? Yeah. I think he just got a new deal.
Oh, man, they're going to abuse him, bro, for no reason.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah. James Conner.
And who's playing for the Rams?
Matthew
Stafford?
Devontae Adams.
No.
Who? Oh, QB? Not, yeah, he's just hurt right now. He got a back injury.
Nigga said everybody else. Who's the
Marty Allen is crazy though. I think he's gonna have a good season if he stay healthy. I think he's gonna have a good season. Matthew Stafford.
Who's Denver's quarterback?
Bo Nix was a rookie last year. Now it's second season. Bo Nickinson.
Yeah, it was the Ravens versus the Colts.
Today?
No, 3 days ago.
Versus the Colts, Anthony Richardson. Oh yeah, he broke his pinky or some shit. Dislocated or some shit like that. It's crazy. Bless you.
All right, y'all. Ram see y'all on the flip. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Chris Dewey. Shout out to Power. And, well,